Hello, friends. Welcome to humanology 2384. Happy Wednesday evening. Yeah, happy Wednesday evening. Let's do stretching. Okay, let me fix my wardrobe. Ah, uh, yeah, stretching. Oh, some water. Ah, ah, ah. Give me 1 second. Ah. Okay. Yeah. Let me turn off the heaters. Warm enough. Okay. Ah. No, martial arts. Let's do blocking, okay? Like blocking, okay? And dodging at the same time. Okay? Hua, 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 hua. Okay? Good enough. 5 minutes break. Thank you. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, I forgot to open the window, but that's fine. Okay, so yeah, let's continue the discussion of divine evolution theory. But today, no Instagram, okay? No Instagram live, just human show in the which will be uploaded to YouTube. Because I'm going to talk about some topics, some theories that I do not want too many people to see, okay? Because it could be controversial. At least for now, okay? Maybe in the future when people more evolve. Okay? People would have more evolved, okay? So, yeah. So, does God have absolute freedom? I mean, traditional religions, they say God is omnipotent, meaning he's capable of everything, all powerful, and omniscient, God knows everything, and omnipresence, God is everywhere. Okay, so those are theories in ancient religions, but are they true? I don't know. But so let's think about that. Okay, so is God capable of doing everything, anything? Or does God follow some rules, like rules of morality, ethics? Like good things happen to good people, bad things happen to bad people, like award and punishment. Okay. So God, that's traditional religious view about God. Okay. So God is good. So yeah, good people get rewarded for their good work. Bad people get punished for their sins. Uh, it's their theory. But in reality, if you just watch like television, news, yeah, that happens, but not always. Okay, sometimes good things happen to bad people, and bad things happen to good people. That happens too. Okay, so does that mean God violates sometimes his own moral rules? Maybe it does. Okay, but those moral rules, are they rules by God or rules by human being? I don't know. Okay, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. But even if we assume that those rules are from God, like good award and punishment rules, okay? Like in humanology, manipulism, luminocism, in psychology, positive and negative reinforcements, okay? So those rules are from God. Does God obey the rules that He created? If you assume that God created those rules, obviously He violates sometimes, okay? Because in the world, real world, sometimes good things happen to bad people and bad things happen to good people. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So it's just reality. Okay. So which I do not like. Okay. Yeah. But traditionally, in traditional religions, it could be Zoroastrianism or Abrahamic religions. Okay. So or some Asian religions too, like sin, concept of sin, sin. A person do something wrong, then that person get punished. Okay. Uh, for justice. And a person do good, that person get rewarded. Okay? Yeah. Justice. Okay? Fairness. Um, those are good rules like uh karma, okay? In Hinduism, okay? Yeah. cause and effect. What goes around comes around, right? Yeah. But uh, even if we assume that those are rules created by God, yeah, if you assume that, yeah, sometimes he disobey his own rules. Okay, because why? I think it's for his entertainment sake. Okay, yeah, like a movie. If a movie is just all about justice, maybe there'll be boring movie to some people. But if there's injustice in a movie, maybe that makes more drama. Maybe it might be appealing to more appealing to some other people. Maybe guys like that. Okay, yeah, I don't know. Hmm. And but yeah, I'm hungry and also sleep too. At 8 p.m. Okay, so today I realized during the lunch hour I did not take a nap. Okay, it was a little bit busier than usual. Okay, so yeah, I did not take a nap, so that's why I'm a little bit sleepy and hungry too. So we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay, and I start cooking my dinner. Okay, thank you. Okay. Well, it was a good day. Yeah, got a lot done at work. Productive. Yeah. All right. Okay. Okay, so uh kind of like humanology called theology, okay? Theory about God in humanology. That's what we are doing. Yeah, it's like traditional religion, they regard God as good, but it could be wishful thinking, okay? Because bad things happen to good people, good things happen to bad people sometimes in the real world. So maybe God is not that good, okay? So, but been good to me, and I'm glad, and I hope God is good to you too, okay? Yeah, but uh, so um, the ancient religions framework, like if I sin, I get punished by God. Okay, so but in humanology, we are not judgmental like that. Okay, So-called sinners. I mean, we need to correct wrongdoers, like criminals. Yeah, we need to put them in jail so that they learn a lesson. Okay. And in school or on the parents in household, when children do something wrong, yeah, they need to be punished. So, so that they don't repeat the same wrongdoing again. It's education. Okay. Correction necessary, punishment necessary. But what I'm trying to get at is in religion, some traditional religions like Abrahamic religion, well, not Judaism, but Christianity and Islam, okay, heavily influenced by Zoroastrianism, in my opinion. Like bad people go to hell after life, and good people go to heaven after life. Dualism, okay, yeah, this life and afterlife, okay. Judaism is not like that. No, Old Testament they don't talk about afterlife. Uh, a little bit, but it's not their emphasis. Okay, yeah, that's originally from Zoroastrianism. Okay, in Persia, today's Iran. Okay, yeah. Dualism. This life, afterlife, and heaven, hell, good versus evil. Zoroastrianism is like that, and heavily influenced Christianity and Islam, in my opinion. Okay, and this week's case too strong. Okay, so I'm gonna put water in there. But in humanology, the way I see humanity is this. Okay, there are good ideologies and bad ideologies, and they influence people. Okay, bad ideology it can be thought as like it's ideological possession, in fact, bad ideology, okay? Or infection, ideological infestation, ideological influence, to put it lightly, okay? It's the environmental influence, okay? From their own parents, bad neighborhood, bad friends, or bad ideology in social media, in books, internet, movie, music, TV show, bad ideologies propagate. Okay? So those presence of bad ideology inside of a person's brain that make this person do bad things. So this person in traditional religion characterized as a sinner, too judgmental. Okay, but in humanology, they're victims. They're more like people with diseases, ideological infection, contagion, pollution. Okay, that's how humanologists see wrongdoers. Okay, they need to be corrected, yes, but we do not judge them as sinners. Okay, so that's the difference between humanology and traditional religions. Okay, they're victims of bad ideologies. Okay, like sick people. Okay, people who got some illness. Okay, yeah, like virus or bacteria infection. Okay, also those people suffer from lack of good ideologies, absence of good ideologies like discipline, education, ethics, morality. Those are good ideologies, okay? But it was absent in their life, so it's absent in their brain. So that's why they're susceptible, like vulnerable to the invasion of bad ideologies. Okay, because they're not well educated against those bad ideologies. It's like they did not vaccine. They were not vaccinated against those bad ideologies. Okay, so it's kind of like that. Okay, so that's how humanologists see people. Okay, non-judgmental. Yeah, we emphasize education so that people get better, and we want people to be prevented from invasion, infection of bad ideologies. So, okay. Hmm? There's something else I want to talk about. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's just that I did not take a nap during the lunch hour, so I'm a little bit sleepy, sleepier than usual. And but the thing is this: as I drive back home from after work, I start to take a break. Yeah, like yesterday and today, just driving back home in the highway, I get like sleepy. So I exit the highway and I safely park in the empty parking lot, and then I take a cigarette. Well, not a cigarette, no, half a cigarette or one third of a cigarette. Yeah, just take a break from the driving, okay? Yeah, for maybe 5, 10 minutes break from driving. Then getting in the car and get back to highway. Oh, not sleepy anymore. Okay, good. Yeah, because if you are sleeping in the highway, exit the highway, okay, safely, and then parking on some parking lot legally. Yeah, and then just take a break from the driving and maybe take a nap, yeah, safely. But make sure you lock the door, though, the car door, okay? Hmm. And make sure the neighborhood is not sketch one, okay? Right. Parents, perfect. Thank you. Okay. Okay, we are back. Welcome back. And yeah, I guess we talked enough about religion, science. Yes, divine evolution, meaning like it seems evolution is very well directed instead of being random mutation. Okay, mutation is directed, evolution is directed toward a particular direction. Okay, and that's what it seems to me. Okay, divine influence. Okay. But we talked enough about it. Okay, so should we get back to mathematics? Not tonight, okay? Because I'm tired. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So in the morning before work, I used to go to Fred Meyer's, but I switched to cars. Maybe I get back to Fred Meyer's later, but they're both great supermarkets. Fred Meyer's is kind of like Walmart or Costco. They sell everything, okay, including food. Cars, they only sell food, or they're like supermarket, like detergent, okay, but they don't sell furniture or clothing, okay. Fred Meyer's do, like Walmart, okay. So cars, I really like the food there, the delicatessen. Yeah, they're more expensive, but it's all amazing quality. Cars, okay, formerly known as Safeway in Alaska. Okay, so I go there, okay, in the morning and buy some food, and it's just amazing. Yeah, their delicatessen is very well known. Okay, so in Alaska, yeah, they're high quality, great culinary artists. Hmm. Oh, amazing. So what I had today? What did I buy? Fried chicken. Okay, it's like four chicken thighs and four chicken drumsticks for about $11. That is very affordable from cars. Okay, yeah, I microwave it. Okay. Oh, it's just so good. Ah. To me, one meal, one chicken thigh, one chicken drumstick. Put they're fried, okay? So one meal earlier today at work, microwave, okay? And then next meal, something else. And then next meal, again, one chicken thigh, one chicken drumstick, both fried. But there's only half of that package, the $11 package. So tomorrow I eat again, okay? I open the refrigerator. Yes, what a good great food there. Ah, it's so good. Ah, micro happiness, okay? Little things in life. Very important for happiness. Okay, yeah. Kind of reward for hard work, okay? Yeah, I wake up early and I like it. It's kind of like elitism a little bit, okay? So I wake up like between 5 and 5:30, okay? Yeah. I mean, I wake up sometimes at 4:30. That's when my alarm clock is, okay? Sometimes before that, like 3:30, okay? But I just lie down on my bed after I wake up, okay? Yeah, I love that morning time after I wake up, just lying still in my bed, maybe for an hour, 30 minutes. I enjoy that, okay? But between 5 and 5:30, I get out of the bed and I turn the radio. Nowadays, I do not listen to NPR news, okay? Because too much negativity in the news these days, okay? I just listen to music channel, okay? Sometimes country music, classical music, okay, or oldie music stations in the radio, okay, yeah. And then I start cooking my breakfast in the microwave and some hot soup, mostly vegetable soup, okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. Like string beans, mushrooms, okay. Sometimes like okra, corns, okay, or yeah, soup, water boiled. I sometimes put some like canned soup in there for flavor, extra flavor. Okay, yeah. In the morning, mostly vegetable soup. Okay, nice. Yeah, very warm. liquid soup. Keep me really warm in the morning in Alaska winter. Okay. Yeah. So I'm always happy, always smiling. It is possible. Bad day? No, I haven't. I never have bad days these days. Okay. I mean, okay, some days are not as good as others, right? But happiness, study of happiness in humanology. Okay. If you exercise, diet, healthy hobbies, some positive TV shows, music videos, or documentaries in YouTube or in the internet in general. Yeah, music. Yeah, positive music. Okay. Just when the radio plays some sad songs or negative songs, like I just turn the channel or I just turn it off because I do not want to hear it. Even classical music, instrumental, no lyrics. It's like minor chord. I just turn it off. Okay. I do not need that. I do not want that. Always keep it positive, happy, bright. Okay. Yeah. Always happy. Always smiling. Okay. Welcome to humanity school. Okay. Hmm? I also brought some flowers to the office. Okay. Yeah. The gift of giving, the joy of giving. Okay. It's not that expensive. Flowers can be expensive, but I purchase affordable flowers in cars. Uh, in the past, they are Fred Meyer's affordable flowers. Okay. They still look great. I also bought three vases to the office. Okay. Yeah. And my colleagues appreciate that. Okay. Yeah. How nice, right? Yeah. Buying flowers for the office every now and then. Okay. Yeah. Hmm? Sometimes I even buy them food. Like something small like the mini burger sliders, right? I They're affordable, right? Yeah, so just plastic plate, I mean paper plate and the slider package mini hamburger, okay? Yeah, the two of them in one package and then nice note. Hey, I suggest yeah, microwave. Yeah, open the plastic covering, but do not remove it though. Just make an opening, put in the microwave for 1 minute and enjoy. Okay, in the note. Or I typed and printed though. Okay. Yeah, so that one package for each of my colleagues. Okay, I they appreciate it. Yeah, it's a nice snack. Yeah, yeah, the joy of giving. Mm, nice. Okay. 5 minutes break, okay? Yeah, thank you. For rest. Let me check on my dinner. What? Now, let's talk about human perfection, okay? They say, well, let me grab some wine. Yeah, let's talk about human perfection, okay? They say nobody's perfect. I disagree. I'll say not everybody's perfect, okay? There was a perfect human being. It's easy and also it's quite common. It's not that difficult, okay? For example, for adults, let's say this person is have a good job, okay, that or the kind of job that he or she is happy with, okay, and is good paying money, good enough money to pay the bills, and this person is also athletic, is good in good shape, healthy, happy, and this person has good personality, okay, and also continuing education, career development, okay. To me, that's perfect enough, okay. It's not that difficult. It's not that rare either. You see many people who have good jobs and they're good looking and they're well dressed and they're healthy, they're athletic, they're in great shape, and they have good sense of humor, good communication skill, good social skill, and good personality. And what more is there to be perfect human being? To me, that's perfect enough. Okay, if that person can be married or single, does not matter at all. Okay, what more is there? Hmm? That's enough. Just happy person, good job, good healthy hobbies, moralistic, ethical, good person, be nice to other people, and then good looking and smells clean, like mouthwash, toothbrush, and me, yeah. So am I a perfect human being? Sure, yeah. Taking a shower Tuesday and Thursday evening, and full bath Sunday, and yeah, got a good job and happy. I do exercise. I mean, when I go to work, I wear suit and tie. I match colors and everything. Okay, yeah, look good, and I'm nice to other people. That's all we need. What else is what more? What else is there? Yeah, that's good enough. And healthy habits and everything. Good enough. That's enough of human perfection, okay? I don't have to be a millionaire. No. For what? It's not necessary, okay? Yeah. This is happy single, yeah. I mean, but you don't have to single. If you're what, 25, yeah, you can have boyfriend, girlfriend, and get married even. Sure, sure. If you want to, okay. Mm-hmm. It depends on personality, okay? Yeah. Yeah. But marriage is not for everybody though, okay? Yeah. For me, I have very diverse interest, okay? So uh like mathematics, history, physics, religions, I have diverse interest, okay? So I don't think I want to get married and live with one lady for my life. I appreciate people who do that, okay? Monogamy, yes. But that's not my personality, okay? So yeah, me, I date once in a while. Uh Nothing fancy, just dinner, nice restaurant, conversation. Yeah, once in a while. Then typically ladies, I think they want to get married or at least some lifelong partner. So and then they realize sooner than later that I'm not that kind. So and then they walk away, and I let them go. Okay, but that's fine. Yeah, we had a good time. Yeah, we learned from each other. Great. I became a better person. Perhaps you did too. Okay, yeah, nice. Mutual education. Okay, yeah. Mm. Mm. But you have to be careful about STD, okay, or unwanted pregnancy. Yeah, so be careful about that, okay? But me, dating is really nothing fancy, okay? Just going to restaurant together. That happens like maybe once a year, twice a year. It's very rare occasion for me, okay? So, yeah, yeah. Why? I'm not good at it, okay? It's like when I see a beautiful lady, beautiful, when I see a beautiful, attractive lady, I kind of become autistic, okay? I'm like socially awkward when I see a when I see a beautiful lady, okay? So the kind of lady I find very attractive, okay? I become like socially awkward, okay? I don't know what to say. I kind of become autistic, okay? So I'm not good at it. Mm. Having a conversation with a beautiful single lady, uh, I'm 47 years old. It's still very challenging to me, okay? And I'm not a virgin. Yeah, I have had some romantic relationships in the past, but I still find it very challenging. Yeah. To have a conversation with a beautiful lady. Okay, to me, it's not easy. Still, not easy at all. No. Mhm. Yeah, and the kind of ladies that I feel attracted to. Okay, but it's pretty same standard. Like other guys, when I see a beautiful lady, other guys think that lady is beautiful too. Beauty is quite objective standard. Okay, yeah. Okay, so like in online dating sites, for example, okay, so if I see a beautiful lady in the online dating website, I mean that's the kind of ladies that other guys find attractive too. Okay, so and that's why to me dating it happens like very rarely, rarely. Okay, there's some guys out there very smooth talker. Like I've seen them. Okay, some of my friends are like that too. Okay, I mean they're not like promiscuous guys. No, they're good guys. Okay, but they're very good at having conversation with beautiful ladies. Okay, me, I'm not. Yeah, maybe I get shy. Being honest. Okay, yeah. But some other guys, they have no problem having nice conversation with very beautiful ladies. Me, I get like frozen. Okay, so I'm not artistic. Okay, if I talk to guys, yeah, no problem. I'm straight. Okay, but talking to guys, that's not difficult at all. I'm straight, okay? How about handsome guys, good looking guys? I have no problem talking to them. Because some of my friends are very good looking guys, okay? I have no problem. I'm straight though, okay? But when it comes to beautiful ladies, that's not easy for me to have a conversation with, okay? Well, beautiful ladies, they're busy anyway. All these guys want to talk to them, right? So I rarely have a chance to talk to them. Also, even if I get to have a chance, I'm not good at having a conversation with them. And yeah, I only ask out like online dating website the kind of ladies that I find very attractive, and they're very popular. Okay, that's why that's one of many reasons dating happens extremely rarely to me because I'm not good at having conversation with them, even in online dating website. I'm just not good at it. Okay? Kind of geeky nerdy guy I am. Okay, just like Asian American stereotype for Asian males in Asian American males stereotype. Maybe not nowadays as much, but back in the days, okay. Yeah, I fit into that stereotype. Geeky nerdy, okay. I want to talk about history, religion, science, evolution, philosophy, okay. Okay, yeah. But I'm happy single. Okay. And if you're single, never say you are incel, okay? Say you are happy single. Repeat after me. I am a happy single. Okay, because positive. Involuntary celibate. Oh, that's such a negative concept. Okay, so do not ever use that term, okay? About yourself. Say you're happy single, okay? Balance break. Time check. It's been about 1 hour, okay? Yeah, so wait a minute. Oh, it's been recorded, right? It's been recorded. Just I use solo Zoom software, okay, but they changed the button icons, okay, so I was like, oh my goodness, have I been talking all this time for 1 hour without record button being having been pushed? But it is pushed. It's recording now, okay. But it's being recorded, okay. Yeah, good. 5 minutes break. Thank you. Whew, scared me for a second. Fun, fun, fun. Welcome to Human Show. Human School. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So many of my friends have children. Some of my friends were older than me, and they have grandchildren too. Okay. And I told them sometimes, in some social setting, like I don't want, yeah, I appreciate married people, but I do not want to get married. And sometimes they tell me, yeah, you do not know what you are missing. But actually, I do know. Okay, I do. I do. Of course, I do. How nice is this? A nice family, married couple, their own children, and you know, playing with their kids. It's beautiful. Yeah, I see them in supermarket. Sure, beautiful. So I know how wonderful it can be. Yeah, successful marriage. Sure, sure. I do understand. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate married people. I do. It's just that I'm not marriage type. Okay, I'm happy single. I have diverse interests. I like learning foreign languages and foreign cultures, foreign histories, and religions and philosophy, science, mathematics. It's something that I really enjoy. Okay, and I also enjoy drinking too. Mhm. It's diversity. Okay, married life is great. Okay, I appreciate it. Everybody's different. Okay, yeah. But to me, I just looking at these beautiful families in the supermarket, watching them. I don't like stare at them like they'll be like creepy, right? But just maybe fraction of seconds here and there in supermarket. Oh, beautiful. To me, that's good enough. Yeah, that indirect experience of their joy. To me, that's good enough. Okay. Yeah. Hmm? Yeah, that's great. Yeah, nice family tradition. Okay. Yeah, it's great. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, at some point we'll get back to that gamma table, the greatest common divisor table. Okay, so and look at this trajectory. Okay, the two numbers after applying this improved Euclidean algorithm that we came up with. Okay, and yeah, then it will be shortcut. Okay, you will skip some steps and kind of converge to that gamma greatest common divisor of two input numbers faster. Okay, yeah, we'll observe that at some point. Okay, but I'm not ready to get back to mathematics just yet. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe I don't know. Just want to relax. Yeah. Hmm. Oh yeah. Huh? Maybe we can talk about Mr. Jesus just a little bit more. Okay. Mr. Jesus in New Testament, according to New Testament Bible, yeah, told his future disciples, the fishermen. Okay. Yeah. Hey, I follow me, and I will make you a fisherman of people. Like you, instead of catching fish, you will catch people. What he means by that is not like abduction, kidnapping. No, that's not what he means. He means about saving people. Okay, Mr. Jesus. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Saving people's. Okay. Make people repent. Make people better people. Good. Yeah. I like that. But to make other people, to transform other people to become better people. There are multiple ways to do it. Okay, doctors who save lives, physical lives. Okay, psychiatrists, therapists, psychologists, they heal people with mental illness. Okay, or special education educators. Yeah, they deal with people with mental disabilities. Okay, yeah, that's great. I really appreciate their service. Okay, or police officers, professionals who work in prison, jail, public defenders, defense attorneys, prosecutors, judges, jurors, they deal with criminals and to make them better people in correctional facility like jail, prison. Okay, I appreciate their service too. Okay, but to me, I appreciate their service, but I do not want to deal with those people. People with mental issues, people with yeah, I do not want to deal with that. Okay, I'd rather deal with normal people. Then how can I enhance normal people's lives? Yeah, like being a teacher in humanology school. Okay, yeah. Okay. I'm more like scholar academic, okay. And in university, professors they do their own academic research and they also teach classes and lectures, okay. So I'm kind of like that, okay. Although I don't belong to any universities, okay. But informal humanology school, I do my research, come up with brand new theories, and I teach them right here. Okay? Because of human school. That's why I really enjoy doing. Okay? Yeah. Then does it make people's life better? I hope so. I hope so. Yeah. Like happiness, study of happiness. How to be happy. Mm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hmm. Oh yeah. Yeah. So I've never been married, but I've seen people who get married, successful marriage. It's like this, okay? Marriage is a challenging project, okay? Okay, let's take 5 minutes break. Vocal rest, okay? And we'll talk about marriage. I'm 47 years old, and so many friends of mine are married, okay, or have been married. And I've seen that. Okay? I know enough about marriage, although I never been married, okay? And I can talk about it. Okay? Yeah. Indirect experience, okay? Sure. 5 minutes break, vocal rest, okay? Thank you. All right. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about marriage. Okay, so uh, let's talk. Okay, the joy. Let's say power couple in Hollywood. Okay, the best looking guy, best looking lady meet in Hollywood circle. They're power couples, so they're both very good looking and both very wealthy. Many times they divorce. The divorce is not necessarily a bad thing, okay? But the point I'm trying to make here is that the joy of this companionship of these two male, one male, one female, the joy of this companionship of very good-looking people, it doesn't last very long because people get used to it. In biology, psychology, they call it habituation, okay? It's a valid concept. In humanology school, we explain it as the copium channel resistance wearing out. Okay, so okay, yeah. Which is better model than psychology, in my opinion. Okay, so copium channel theory. Okay, okay. Now, so yeah, the joy of companionship between good-looking male and good-looking female, it does not last very long. Okay, so that's not the only thing that matters in marriage. That's what I'm trying to make a point here. Okay, so then what else do we need? Successful marriage. Again, divorce is not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, I understand Mr. Jesus did not like divorce, but in human school, divorce is not a bad thing at all. It's something sometimes very necessary. Okay, yeah. So human school is not a branch of Christianity. It's not. It's a brand new school of thought. Okay, yeah. Now, successful marriage. Okay, they from my observation. Okay, marriage tend to last longer, even like lifetime, okay? If they have similar background, the socioeconomic level, similar education level, and compatible kind of similar personality, okay? It's more stable. Okay. So and less argument because they're similar personality, okay? And compatibility, okay? Yeah. Okay, so after a while, these two attractive male, female, they get used to each other's beauty, human beauty. So it doesn't last very long. Then what keeps the marriage? What holds the marriage together then? Okay, so honeymoon period is over. Two attractive male and female adult over 25 years old. Okay, what about maybe after 27, after 29, or after 32? It's a joke. We are upping the age level. Okay, so maybe after 52, whatever. Okay, so but what hold the marriage together? Because after a while, yeah, they get used to each other's human beauty. Maybe after a year, like new, just newly married couple at the age of like what 27, 29, 32, they got married. So after 1 year, when they go out Friday night in a nice restaurant, they've been there, done that so many times. It's not as fun anymore, right? Not as their first date a couple of years ago, even before they got married. Their first date, not as exciting anymore. Let's say they've been dating for 1 year, which is quite recommended, okay? At least 1 year dating before marriage, okay? And after that, they have been married for 1 year. So they have been dating, going out to restaurants Friday night for 2 years, 1 year before marriage and 1 year after marriage, okay? So it's not the same as very first date 2 years ago. Although they're still very good looking, they're still young. Maybe they're 33 by now, by then. They're still attractive, but they're because they have been seeing each other for 2 years, going to restaurant every Friday for 2 years. Same male, same female. Okay, so it's not the same as very first day 2 years ago, right? See what I'm getting at? Now what? How about a baby? Yeah, sure. I understand. For female, it's painful process, right? Childbirth. Females, they're very strong and very courageous, brave people. More so than males, okay? Because they go through that. Childbirth. Oh, scary stuff, right? Mr. Jesus talked about it, okay? Welcome to New Testament Bible. I appreciate females, okay? Scary stuff. Childbirth. Ooh. But let's say they go to hospital and childbirth safely, okay? And then now they have a baby. Now, baby is the star of this family. This couple have their siblings, their parents, baby's uncles, aunts, baby's grandparents, okay? This baby is a star of the family. Brand newborn baby, star. Happiness giver, like idol or even like God, goddess. Happiness giver, star of the child, like the sun. And this baby's parents, uncles, aunts, even neighbors, just parents, friends, grandparents revolve around this sun, brand new star. Okay, so this baby becomes center of their universe until they become teenagers. Until this baby become a teenager, okay, they're no longer cute. But actually, they can be still cute though. It depends. Me, when I became teenager, I was not cute anymore. I was like kind of smelly and pimples and geeky, nerdy, and very unattractive teenager I was. But when I was a baby, when I was a child, I was like a star child. Okay, I was very cute. I was very popular in the neighborhood. Okay, but as a teenager, I kind of troublemaker sometimes. But some teenagers very attractive, like in the middle school, high school, like star athletes, like football star. For females, yeah, they could be very cool athletes, like volleyball, basketball, whatever. Okay, or cheerleader, dancer, ski, snowboard champions, both males and females. Whatever, okay, yes, they can be still very good looking people. Some teenagers, sure, they can be still stars. But my case, I wasn't. My teenager days, I was not a star. I was more a troublemaker, okay, to be honest. I did good in school, so yeah, maybe somewhat tough, maybe for a while. And then I start to rebel, okay, my teenager days, okay, so whatever. Okay. Yeah, 5 minutes break, yeah, no, time check. I think I recover from that fatigue, tiredness. I'm not tired anymore. Okay. We got like 30 minutes left, okay? Good. Welcome to Human Show. Okay? Human School, sure. Yeah, 5 minutes. Some more pure. Actually, I haven't. Huh. Okay. Yeah, so I washed my face uh over 10 minutes ago, so it really refreshes me. That's good. Okay. Now, marriage, okay? So for females, there were a 10-year window to have healthy babies between the age of about 25 and 35. Okay, that's why I do not date young ladies because I do not want to get married, and so I do not want to waste their time because it's very important for females who want to have babies. Because they have about 10-year window to have healthy babies between 25 and 35, about, okay? Because females can have babies until their menopause, just about around the age of 50, 50, okay? But many times, females who give birth to babies in their 40s, they have some birth defects sometimes, many times, okay? Like Down syndrome, for example, okay? It's just biology. Yeah. So females who want to have babies, they have limited window between like 25 and 35, okay? It's very serious business for females. For males, yeah, males can produce babies uh, at the age of 70 sometimes. Yeah, yeah. It's different between males and females, okay? That's why their mentality is very different too, okay? Their personality is whole different species, almost, okay? Yeah, okay? Yeah. So, okay, this couple, good-looking couple, they don't have to be in Hollywood. They can be anywhere, okay? But yeah, good looking and well educated couple married at the age of what 27, 29, whatever, 31, 30, 32, whatever, okay. Yeah, after 1 year dating, then they got married, and then 1 year, no babies. But after that, they kind of bored, got bored. Just had to have a baby, okay? Okay. And they have a healthy baby, okay. And they're gonna have fun about for 10 years with that baby, okay? And mostly, on average, okay? Maybe 12 years, okay? But once this baby grow up to be a teenager, in some cases, still very good teenager, okay? Like maybe do very good in school, academically, also athletically, okay? And then, sure, that happens, yeah, sure, that happens. But some other cases, a lot of cases, they start to rebel. Okay, I did when I was a teenager. Yeah, at first I was quite academically successful as a teenager in high school. Okay, but later on, I was like, I do not want to study like this anymore. But I studied very hard initially, and I was academically excelling. But after a while, I'm bored with all this studying. Okay, my late teenager days in high school, South Korea. I'm like, I do not want to study anymore. I was like that, okay? And it's not just me. Some other teenagers. I mean, I did not do any like drugs or anything, crimes, no. But some other teenagers do that stuff too. So in many cases, teenagers they make different kind of troubles. In my case, like I don't want to, I do not want to study anymore. I did not smoke cigarette when I was a teenager. I do not drink well, alcohol. Yeah, it's safely with my father because that's allowed. Okay, drinking education in South Korea. Okay, yeah, that's allowed. But like, I did not like secretly drinking alcohol with my friends. No, smoking cigarette. No, drugs. No, crimes. No. It's just that I stopped studying for a while. Why? I got bored with all that studying. Other teenagers, they make different kinds of troubles, right? Yeah, some teenagers, yeah, drugs. Other teenagers, crimes. Other teenagers, dating. Teenage pregnancy, okay? Yeah, so they make all kinds of troubles, different kinds of troubles. Some, I mean, many teenagers, okay? But some other teenagers, yeah, do good in school, athletics, healthy habits. Yeah, sure. Hmm? But some parents have more than one child. Okay? Yeah, this child grow up. Okay, but we can have another one. Cute one. Maybe they miss that. Okay. Oh, yeah, this child become what? 10 years old. We're still young to have babies. Let's have another one. Maybe they miss that older child's younger days. Okay. When there was that 10-year old or 5-year old, like when that child was cuter, younger and cuter. So maybe they decide to have another child. Okay. Maybe because they missed that. Okay. Okay. And they're still young couple. Sure. Now time check. I some for rest. Okay. So You have more than 20 minutes left. 5 minutes break, okay? Yeah. You can have an indirect family phone, huh? Sure, sure. Yeah. I know all about it, okay? Yeah, because I'm a humanologist. I know everything about human beings, okay? Yeah. And some more too. In humanology school, we also study the universe, okay? Yeah. We know a lot, okay? Yeah. 5 minutes, thank you. Okay, now let's talk about more about married family stories. Oh, yeah, how interesting, right? Yeah, yeah. I'm happy single guy, but it's diversity, so I really enjoy my friends' stories about their family stories. Okay, I enjoy listening to it because it's something totally different from my life. Yeah. Okay. So, okay, children all grow up, okay, after their teenage days, whatever kind of teenage day they had, they grow up, move out, one by one, then all of them. Okay, yeah, they move out. So, empty nest, okay, for a while, until their children get married and have grandchildren. Oh, how fun, right? Now they become grandparents, okay? Yeah, yeah, big family now, just middle aged couple or in their 40s or 50s, 60s, 70s sometimes. Now they have children and they have grandchildren now. Yeah, Thanksgiving Day, Happy New Year's Day, or Christmas Day, whatever, Independence Day in America, July, big family gathering. Yeah, barbecue party, three generation, right? The grandparents, their children, and their grandchildren. Okay, oh, nice, beautiful. Yeah. Hmm? So I know what I'm missing, okay? Yeah, because I have been invited to their family member parties, barbecue parties, as a friend, family friend, okay? Yeah. So I indirectly experienced how nice it is. Hmm? And they were so kind to me to join the fun, family fun, okay? How nice. They introduced me to their children, their grandchildren, family as family friend, okay? Sure, sure. Thank you. Nice. Hmm? Beautiful. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It is. Oh yeah. To me, it's enough to indirectly experience their family joy. To me, that's good enough. Uh, to me, it's not necessary to experience family joy directly, like getting married, having children, then having grandchildren. Uh, to me, it's not necessary. Okay. Then what is necessary for me? Uh, I want to continue studying mathematics. Okay. That to me is very important and very necessary. So I have different priorities than others, different missions, different areas of interest. Okay. Yeah. But I appreciate the diversity of good lives, happiness, diversity. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I appreciate diversity of happiness. Yes, yes. Good kind of happiness. Oh yeah, so cool. Good kind of diversity of happiness. Okay. Yeah, it's nice. Oh yeah, yeah. It's a beautiful world. Right? Yeah. I mean, in humanology school, we focus on positivity. Okay? You should learn martial arts. You need to learn martial arts and teach. If you are married, yeah, teach your children, teach your grandchildren martial arts. Okay, send it to like martial arts schools or something like that, or teach them yourself. Okay. In my case, yeah, I tell people, yeah, go to YouTube, type martial art lessons, you can learn it for free. They can teach you better than I can. For real, professional martial artists, I'm hobbyist, amateur martial artist. Okay. Well, in YouTube channels, yeah, they're professional martial artists. Okay, so it's for free. Martial art lessons. Okay. Oh yeah. Hmm? Yeah. What? Time check. We got like 15 minutes left. 1-5. Okay, yeah, 5 minutes back. Okay, yeah. Very cool. Sure, yeah. We can do 4 hour, I guess, tonight. Yeah, sure. We can do that. Yeah. Yeah. So I guess we have 10 minutes left. Okay. So, okay. I mean, I may be the least qualified to give people advice about marriage because I've never been married. Okay. But still, I venture out. Okay. Well, welcome to human schools, human show. Okay. So marriage is like this. Okay. Man or woman, two different genders. So vastly different personalities, males and females. Okay. Different mentalities. Totally. Okay, based on different physiology, anatomy, okay, it's just different, okay. So it's a very challenging task for male and female to live together. That's not easy because they're two different genders, okay. So it's just too different, okay. So male and female living together in one house as a married couple, that's not an easy thing. No, it's not. Okay, it takes maturity, emotional control. It takes a lot to keep the marriage together. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that's why in humanity school we recommend, yeah, no date, not even dating until you turn 25. Before that, focus on education, career development. Okay. But it depends on the age maturity level. Some people are mature before they turn 25. My parents were. They started dating before they were 25. Okay. They were in college. Okay. My parents. Yeah. So sometimes it works. So some exceptions there. Okay, yeah, I understand. Okay, but it takes maturity, emotional control, uh, for two people, male and female, to live together in one house under one roof. Okay, it's not an easy thing. No, it's not easy. It's very difficult. Okay, yeah. Then maturity, character, like tolerance, patience. They need that. Okay. That's metaphysicality, okay? The personality, character, ethics, morality, maturity, tolerance, patience. That's more like brain department, okay? Metaphysicality, okay? Physicality part, they need to be financially stable. They need to have good jobs before they get married. Why? If they get married, most likely they have children, okay? It takes a lot of money to raise a child, or two, or three. It takes a lot of money. So they need financial stability. They need good, high-paying job. They don't have to be millionaires, no, but they need to make extra income, disposable income. The money left after they pay their own bills, after they pay for their own food, because they're gonna have a baby. Baby need food too. What else does a baby need? Toys, clothing, extra bedroom, bigger house, bigger apartment, bigger condominium. Who's gonna pay for all that? Right? And when a mother, okay, when a wife has a baby. She had to take maternity leave. She's temporarily disabled. She just gave birth to a baby. She cannot go to work right away. No. No. She needs to recover from childbirth, labor, okay? So bonding period, physical recovery from very difficult childbirth. Childbirth is very painful process, okay? They have to take maternity leave. Okay, so for a while, solely depending upon husbands, newly fathers, husband's income. It takes a lot of money, okay? Yeah. To have a baby. Yeah. Okay. So financial stability, okay, to have a baby, very important. So good paying jobs, okay, so it just takes a lot to get married, have a child. Okay, yeah. Okay. Now time check. Do what? Have 5 minutes left? About. That's what I thought. Yeah, so don't rush upon like dating, marriage. No, you need to think rationally. They say love is blind. Okay, my advice as a humanologist, also as a human being who have never been married, but I've seen enough. I'm 47 years old. Okay? Take time before dating, before marriage. You need to be ready for it. If you want to get married, me? No, I do not want to get married. But if you happen to be a person who wants to get married, you need to be a mod. You need to wait until you are emotionally mature, tolerance, patience. You need to have good character, personality, mentally, okay, metaphysically, and then on top of that, you need to have good job. There's physical dimension, finance, money to pay for all that stuff. Time check again. Yeah, like less than 5 minutes left, okay? Because male and female, I don't know what your gender is, okay, but male and female are so different, okay, so you need emotional maturity before marriage, okay, to live in one roof as a male and female, two people. Oh, it takes a lot of patience, tolerance, emotional maturity, emotional control, okay, yeah. Then to have a baby, yeah, you need good money source, okay. You have to have a good paying job. You don't have to be a billionaire, millionaire, no, but you still need to have good paying job. Maybe both of you, okay? But for males, yeah, females after having a baby, she won't be able to work for a while, okay? Okay, so for people who want to get married, they need to take things slowly, okay, and focus on education, career development, and yeah, focus on character development. Okay? Yeah, all that stuff. Because as a society, we want our future generation to be good people. Parenting, so important. We want children to grow up in a good family by good parents who is capable of educating their children. Next generation, today's baby, next generation adults, okay? We want those babies to be parented by good, knowledgeable, financially stable parents. For the sake of human evolution, we want next generation to be better than us, right? That's why it's so important. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, okay. It's been 2 hours. Okay. I'll see you later. Okay. Yeah. But me, yeah, happy single guy. Okay. But there are other people out there who want to get married, have children. Okay. So, yeah. So it's important to talk about them and educate them, people who want to get married. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah. Welcome to Human School because we care about everybody. Okay. Yeah. See you next time. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Mhm.